Hey everybody, this is my Minecraft No Life with my first ASMR video. Now this video, for those of you who aren't familiar with the concept, is meant to relax you and best enjoyed with headphones on. And this is still pertaining to the subject of Minecraft. And in this video, we are going to be going over various ocean-themed things. The first item I have for you is a Minecraft Lego set. Now this is titled the Coral Reef and comes with 92 pieces. I'll show you guys the back of the box as well. So this is just a very small, compact set. And it comes with Alex, a drowned zombie, and 2 pufferfish. Now, one is in its puffed up form, and the other is not. So it has one of these puncture things that I really hate in Lego sets because I like keeping the box intact, but whatever. Let's get this open. So, here is the first bag. Here is the second. It doesn't look like they have numbers on them, and I wouldn't put it past them not to include them on a small set like this. Alrighty then. So that's the last bag. So I think we should push all of these blocks off to one side so that on the right side of the screen we can build. So let's open to the first page. And this is usually where they have us make the figures. So let's make Alex and the Drowned. Now, I have one other Minecraft Lego set, which I could potentially make another one of these videos for. If you guys like this, be sure to let me know in the comments. It looks like she has a turtle helmet on. I've never actually crafted one of these in survival, as I've never actually been able to follow a baby turtle when it turns into an adult. Looks like she has a gold sword as well. I think that's something I do not have. This is actually my first Alex figure and drowned figure. I'm pretty sure I only have Steve and a creeper. And the drown comes with a nautilus shell. Now we are assembling a treasure chest. And this is one that will be hidden within the coral. I don't even know if this is a real thing. I've actually never found a treasure chest inside a coral reef. Like, hidden under it. Yeah, I've never found that. So if that's a thing, let me know if you guys have found that. If it's like a regular occurrence. Okay, it looks like we are making the kelp. Now, this is just made with some simple techniques. This is a very colorful build, as you can tell from the pile of blocks. And I am making 2 of these, as you can see in the instructions. I'm assuming these will go on the set once it's all completed, once all the base structure is done. These Minecraft sets do tend to have a lot of customization options with them. And honestly, this seemed like the perfect crossover. Why wouldn't LEGO get into Minecraft? This is actually one of the only LEGO themes I am into. I used to be into it a lot when I was a kid, and it's kind of come back. Kind of. I am really into the themes Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and The Hobbit, Star Wars, and I just got into Minecraft. So we are on the adult, or probably not adult, just blown up version of the pufferfish. And as I've noticed in the other set that I have, all of the pieces are prints. They are not stickers. They're not, which is phenomenal if you are a LEGO fan from the collectability point of view, not the price point of view. Alright, it looks like we are starting the base of the ocean. And this is just done with some of that tan base plates, plus some of that dark gray color. They do tend to use a lot of 2x4 flat pieces in here, which look really good. They look like a mix of smooth and rough sand. And here is our one and only mechanism in this set. This will be used to push the treasure chest out into view, so from a hiding position into a collecting position. So as you can see, when I swing that, or rotate that, it moves the rubber piece underneath to push the chest out. Now we're making some corals. I forget what the names of all of these are specifically called, but this one, as you can see, is different shades of pink. It's like a very dark pink and a light pink, plus red. Now I'm adding sea pickles, which when they were added, I was actually pretty surprised about. I wasn't expecting them, and this was after I just hopped on after a while of not playing, after a long time of inactivity, and I saw glowing areas in the ocean, and I was like, what? Do they have natural glowstone underwater now? Yeah, that. Anyway, we're adding some blue coral now. And this is just represented by very simple blocks, but there's a lot of color here. Now we're adding little colored pink flowers and yellow flowers to represent, I'm assuming, some type of small plate coral or, what are they called? There's a specific name for these that are just drawn a blank in my mind. Anyway, we're switching to the blue corals, where there's almost like a bluish gray and a light blue mixed with a normal navy blue, I would say. A bit lighter than that, actually. Alright, so now we are on to the final assembly here. So this is where we basically take all of those pieces we assembled earlier and attach them. Here I'm attaching the long strands of kelp. And now we can take our chest and hide it underneath the reef. And grab our pufferfish and place him in there. Also, we can add our bigger pufferfish in all of our figures now. Let's add Alex and the big pufferfish and the drowned. So this is it in its entirety, and it honestly looks really nice. I saw a small set like this and I was kind of skeptical. I was like, I'd really like a Steve. I'd really like another Steve. It's more iconical of Minecraft. I'd like a bigger coral set, maybe including some type of prismarine. But after building this is, I can honestly say this is a nice set for the price. It's very colorful. It's a nice display. You immediately know what you're looking at. You see this, and even, I feel, without the pufferfish, you would know what this is. So in this section, we will be cutting out a variety of Minecraft stickers that relate to the ocean. You can see various iconic images such as the dolphin, the conduit, the potion of water breathing, and many more. We'll start this section off with just some tapping sounds. So the first image we're going to be cutting out is Minecraft, the update aquatic. And this is the logo for the update 1.13 that was released in 2018. And it brought with it ocean biomes, new ocean mobs, various new blocks, and new items, and much more. The first thing I remember about when this was released was seeing a dolphin for the first time in a coral biome. And I thought that was the coolest thing, as I was playing this game since essentially the launch. So I thought that was very cool. Minecraft, the update aquatic. The next image we're gonna cut out, after I remove this little piece of scrap, and cut this one off, is, what one should we go with? Let's go with the turtle. So the turtle is a passive mob that is commonly found in shallow ocean biomes and on sandy shorelines. Turtles eat seagrass and can also be bred with seagrass. They lay eggs on the beach that are actually susceptible to mob attacks. When a baby turtle grows into an adult, it drops a scoot, which can be crafted into turtle armor or a turtle helmet, which allows the user to breathe underwater or extend their breathability underwater. The next image, I think we're gonna go with, let's go with the dolphin next. So the dolphin is a neutral mob, which can be found in any of the newly added ocean biomes, except the ice ocean. They travel in pods and can lead players to buried treasure and underwater ruins if fed fish. They can often be seen jumping out of the water. If you drop an item in the water near a dolphin, they're known to begin to play with it. So I think the next one we're gonna cut out is Steve and Alex. Now Steve can actually be seen holding a trident. A trident is a weapon that can be thrown or held and used as a melee weapon. It can possess 3 unique enchantments. Loyalty is an enchantment that allows a trident to return to the user once thrown. Channeling is an enchantment that summons a lightning bolt to whatever the trident hits. And Riptide is an enchantment that allows the user to use speed boosts in water or rain to launch themselves through the air. Let's just remove this little scrap. And what one should we do next? This next cutout is the coral statue skin. And this is an official skin released by Minecraft. This skin is a statue encrusted in various corals and what looks like algae. It features green algae, pink/purple algae, magenta algae, and what looks like yellow plate corals. It sort of resembles something out of Davy Jones' crew from Pirates of the Caribbean. And let's see, what should we do next? Alright, let's go with the ship here. So, shipwrecks are naturally generated structures that can spawn underwater or on coastal shores. Shipwrecks can spawn 1 to 3 treasure chests. This varies, of course, depending on how intact the wreck itself is. They are often surrounded by drowned that will attack you when you approach the ship. Water-breathing potions make looting sunken ships much easier. Next, let's see. Let's do the Guardian next. So a Guardian is a hostile mob that protects ocean monuments. It uses a laser beam and shields as attack and defense mechanisms. It is usually seen traveling in massive packs, making this one of the most dangerous mobs in Minecraft. These could be considered the mini versions of the Elder Guardian, which is a much bigger and stronger mob. Just get that out of the way. Next, we're going to do the potion bottle. And I believe this is the potion of water breathing. Now, this is a bottled substance that grants the user the ability to breathe underwater for 3 to 8 minutes. It's crafted using nether warts, pufferfish, and redstone. Next, I think we should do something a little different, and maybe most of you don't know what this is. This next cutout is called the glow squid. Now, the glow squid was a passive mob that was supposed to be added to the 1.13 aquatic update, but due to a bug, it was shortly removed after being inserted into the game. It is speculated that its release will come with the 1.17 update for Java and Bedrock. It resembles that of a normal squid, but is luminescent and shoots bioluminescent ink. The last cutout on the first page of cutouts is the Explorer map. Now this is used to find naturally generated structures such as ocean monuments or woodland mansions. They can often be found in shipwrecks or traded by cartography villagers. That is the first page done, everybody. First page done. Now on to the second page. And we shall start with none other than my logo. I hardly think this needs an introduction. This is my logo, my Minecraft No Life, which I made from Creative Commons license images on Google Images. And text from a free, copyright-free text program. This is my channel art and my profile picture wherever a profile picture is needed. Let's just get some focus on that. There we go. Alright, next. Let's do the kelp statue skin. Now, like the coral statue skin, this is an official skin released by Minecraft and resembles a statue that has been submerged in water that has grown kelp. This skin, as well as the coral statue, are my favorites in this pack. Alright, looking good. Alright, let's do the conduit next. Now, this is a fully powered conduit. A conduit is essentially an underwater beacon, which produces special abilities when in range. A conduit can also deal damage to hostile mobs that enter its zone. It can be crafted by placing 8 nautilus shells around 1 heart of the sea. In order for a conduit to become fully activated, it must be surrounded by prismarine, as in this cutout. let's cut out the ocean ruins next. Now, ocean ruins are naturally generated structures found on all areas of the ocean floor. These can be a wide variety in size, ranging from megastructures, like in this cutout, or simple structures with a few blocks. They usually hold treasure. Next, I think we should do the Phantom. Now, the Phantom, when this was added, I'm pretty sure I shit. This was it. The Phantom is a hostile mob that appears after a player hasn't slept for 3 in-game days of Minecraft. Its physical appearance is a mix between a bat and a ocean ray. These mobs fly through the sky and swoop down to attack players. Next, let's cut out the iceberg. Now, these naturally generated structures appear in frozen oceans. They consist of packed ice, blue ice, regular ice, and snow. They can often consist of caves or have shipwrecks attached to them. Up next, 2 left. Let's do the packed ice. The packed ice, much like regular ice, but this ice does not, I repeat, does not melt when placed near a light source. It can be mined using silk touch and is found in ice spike biomes and icebergs. Last but not least is the salmon. And the salmon is probably the most common of all of these, being found in lakes, oceans, and streams. It can be cooked and turned into cooked salmon, or fed to dolphins so they can lead you to treasure. The next section of this video will be going over a guide to ocean survival. I feel like this fits with the aquatic theme of this video. And this is officially released by Mojang and Minecraft. And this is the first Minecraft book I've ever owned. And it's really good quality. they make a whole series of guide to books. I wanted to get my hands on the Redstone one as well, because I know absolutely nothing about freaking Redstone. But this fits with the theme of the video. So, without further ado, let's get into this. I really like the artwork. It's really good how you can see the bottom of the actual chunk of Minecraft world. I really like that. So we have introduction, the ocean biomes before you dive in. And then we have structures and loot, ocean mobs, survival tips. And there is a ton of stuff to cover in this book. So, let's start with the ocean biomes. So the first one is the frozen ocean. And it just says a bunch of facts about what you're going to encounter here. It says there are frequent holes in the ice, so watch your step exploring. It also says you'll see polar bears wandering around the ice. There is also a cold ocean biome. I didn't know there was actually two separate biomes. I thought there was just frozen oceans and that was it. So, cold oceans have dark blue water at the surface, and the ocean bed is mostly made of gravel. Any underwater ruins will be made of stone blocks. And you'll see some seagrass and kelp. Lukewarm ocean. Light blue surface water is the first sign that you're in a lukewarm area of ocean. The ocean bed is made of sand, and kelp and seagrass thrive here. Any underwater ruins you find will be made of sandy blocks, not stone. I never knew that. Did you guys know that? Leave some comments down there. I feel like everyone knows all this stuff and I'm just learning it myself right now. Warm oceans. The water at the surface of warm areas of ocean is an inviting light green color, and the ocean floor is sandy. There's plenty of seagrass, but no kelp. Like lukewarm areas, the underwater ruins here will be made of sandy blocks. Okay, so that's it for the biomes, I believe. Here it's showing us how to make potions of water breathing, potions of night vision, potion of regeneration. And it's also talking about what to bring with you before you explore an ocean. Here it talks about food and wood. They're just two essential things you're going to want to have, as you can make most tools out of wood, or it's an absolute requirement to make tools, and you're going to need food. It talks about steaks being the best here. They give 8 hunger points. Respiration helmet, depth strider boots, turtle shells, frostwalker boots, let it go. Hashtag let it go. We got the looting sword. And what is this? Because I've never heard of the looting sword before. Is this like some... Oh, it's the looting enchantment sword. Oh, okay. I see. Efficiency pickaxe. These are all good things to have, guys. These are all good things. Structures and loot. Number 1. This book is very well laid out, guys. It's nice. It's like visually pleasing. You know what I mean? Like it's not like I'm standing a decent way back so the camera can be in front of the book and I can still read most of this comfortably. So there are many rare treasures to be found in the ocean, and some of them can be retrieved from the relative safety of a boat. Let's take a look at how fishing works and discover what you might reel in on a very good day. So I myself have caught all of these items here. I used to fish for enchantments because I didn't know how to enchant to save my life. So I would just enchant, and I was actually fairly good at it. If you can be good at throwing a rod in the water, yeah. I pulled in mending like every second cast, which was, I feel like it was just the realm I was playing on at the time, but sorry, there was a weird noise, and I'm not sure what it was. So, the ocean floor, here we go. Look at that art, isn't that awesome? Damn. So, it basically is just an outline of what you'll encounter on the ocean floor. What type of blocks, what type of caves, what type of foliage. If it's called foliage underwater, kelp, seagrass, stuff like that. We got shipwrecks now to go along with the cutout that was just done. So you're likely to see several shipwrecks on your underwater adventures. They appear in all areas of the ocean. All. They're worth checking out whenever you see one. You can find some valuable items inside, and you can turn them into underwater bases. Oh, I never thought of that before. That's an interesting idea. So you have somewhere to take shelter. Yes, that would be cool to do an underwater base. Turn one of these into a base. I've always loved the shipwreck structures when they were first added in. Now I'll check out anyone I come across in survival. I think they're really cool. Underwater ruins. Another one going along with the sticker. So, mysterious underwater ruins are a common sight on the ocean floor. Nobody knows the story behind these structures. Perhaps they were once villages that fell victim to rising sea levels. Damn. There are several types of ruin to explore. Let's discover what you'll find in each. So, I think they're doing this by different types of ruin here. So these are cold underwater ruins. And it says they're found in frozen and cold areas of ocean. Most cold ruins contain loot chests. They vary in size. Ruins often generate together with what look like small villages. Some ruins contain decorative blocks. They can contain a couple rare blocks as well, like prismarine. And they're made from stone. Next is the warm underwater ruins. And these are found in warm regions. They contain loot chests, like most cold ruins. And you might find a buried treasure map inside. Woohoo. Warm ruins also contain polished granite. They are made from sandstone blocks and they blend in with the sandy bottom. And you might see damaged arches. Next, we are on to buried treasure. So here, I believe it's just talking about when you find a buried treasure map, and you follow the directions. It's a locator map, and it will show your location, and there will be an X on it right here. I don't know if you can see that, which you basically follow, and you reach an area of shore, or possibly underwater in some cases that I've encountered, and you just dig, and there will be a chest there, and it will contain lots of good stuff. Oh, this is cool. The iceberg. As you would expect, icebergs are only found in areas of frozen ocean. They're made from several different blocks of ice, and snow has usually settled on top. So icebergs are made from a combination of ice, packed ice, and blue ice. Icebergs sometimes have small holes in them and could potentially house caves. The majority of the iceberg will be submerged in the water. And these two also come in a variety of shapes and sizes. You can hollow out an iceberg and turn it into a base. I was wondering what this was. I was like, is that like a naturally generated mine? I was like, I don't think they had those in the icebergs, at least not the ones I've seen. But that's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. Oh, dangerous mobs walk around icebergs and the ice surrounding them. Bubble columns, and they'll pull you underwater. So if you see a stream of bubbles emerging from a ravine, be very careful. They may look innocent but can be deadly, as they push and pull players in different directions. Here's everything you need to know. So lava forms deep in the bottom of these ravines, which causes magma and obsidian levels in the bottom of the trench here. Those bubbles from the magma will cause your boat to shake, and if you're in the stream long enough, sink. I think I covered everything on that page already from memory. I didn't even look at that to read it. Coral reefs. Oh, here we go. My favorite of the ocean biomes. A close second is the frozen one, but this is my favorite. So, as you're exploring warm oceans, you're likely to come across colorful coral reefs. This vast structure is teeming with life and is the only place you'll find coral. Oh, just look how colorful that is. Isn't that awesome? That is why I got that Lego set that you saw in the first segment of this video. Alright, so coral blocks. I don't really, it being one of my favorite biomes, I've never actually built with coral. I don't really know that much about it, except it looks really nice. So you'll see clusters of colorful coral blocks all over the reef. There are 5 types: tube, blue, brain, pink, bubble, purple, fire, red, and horn, yellow. And it basically goes on to state that they make great decorations. Mining coral with silk touch, I'm assuming. Silk touch pickaxe to mine. Ocean monuments. I've had many a rage quit in this, my friend, I tell you what. So ocean monuments are the largest structures in the ocean, which is why you'll only find them in the deepest waters. They're very dangerous but worth exploring as they contain some valuable loot. So ocean monuments are built in the shape of a pyramid. It'd be cool if they included some real pyramids in Minecraft, eh? Like in the desert. They're lit up with sea lanterns, which, when broken, give you prismarine shards, I believe. That's from memory, but that might not be a correct fact, so don't quote me on that. The monument is supported by giant pillars that sit on the ocean floor. Inside, you'll find tons of narrow corridors. The most important chamber for explorers is the treasure chamber, which combines prismarine, dark prismarine, and 8 solid gold blocks. Ocean mobs, number 2. We're getting a good way through this book already, eh? This is like halfway through. Fish. So we got all the types of fish here. We got cod, salmon, pufferfish, tropical fish, wow, look at this. There is over 2,700 possible combinations for tropical fish. Fish can be collected in buckets. The squid, I doubt they'll have the glow squid in here. Lol. The squid produces ink sacs, and most of this is just going to be from memory, because I'm sure you know about all of the classic mobs of Minecraft. So we won't spend too long on these mobs, except for the ones that are relatively new. So turtles, as mentioned, turtles drop scutes, I believe that's how you pronounce them, when they grow from babies into adults, which can be used for turtle helmet armor. Dolphins. In the unfortunate event of a dolphin's demise, they may drop one raw cod. Well, that's unfortunate in so many ways right there. Let's see, next page. Drowned. I tell you, when these things were first added to the game, I didn't know what was going on. Let's see. Useful drops. Drowned may drop their trident if they are holding one. Find more about this on page 54 or 55. How to defeat a drowned. This might be an efficient way to do this. Hit the drowned with a diamond sword. You can also use its own weapon against it and attack it with a trident. Guardians. I've never seen a guardian in shallow water like that before. Thank God. Imagine if you were like the first night in Minecraft and you were like walking up to the water and you're like, let's check this out. And a freaking guardian pops up. You'll be like, oh my God. Elder guardians. Let's talk about these a bit because they're a bit interesting. So let me see. Behavior. You'll find 3 Elder Guardians inside each ocean monument. One is in the top room, and one is in each of the 2 wings. They are also there to guard the monument's treasure. They attack players on sight with the same laser attack as the Guardians. These things also give you that mining fatigue, which is a pain. How to defeat. Hit the Elder Guardian with your diamond sword, or stand on land and use a fishing rod to pull it out of the water. What? I've never heard of that before. Is that a thing? I'm gonna be on YouTube looking that up after this. Survival tips. Tridents. Oh, and here's the 3 enchantments I talked about when doing the sticker cutout. Conduits we touched on as well. Oh, these show some cool design ideas for them. I might actually try some of these. They look pretty cool. The treasure chest. The tree. I've seen people use it before. I've also seen someone do Squidward's house, which was pretty cool. I saw it and I was like, why do you need to have all that to power a conduit? But it was when the update first came out, so I understand now why. The tower. The throne. Coral house. Oh, wow. Look at this. That looks so good. Does that look awesome to anyone else? Look at that. Oh my God, they actually have the schematics for it. Is this like a building instruction here? Oh my God, I think it is. That's like that Lego set. Oh my God. I might actually try building this, guys. Might just switch over to creative. Or maybe, you know what? I hate going in ocean monuments in survival. I hate it. But I might try and do this on creative. That could be cool. If you want to see that, if you want to see this coral house tutorial, maybe leave a comment down below. I'll make it happen. Wow, there's everything you need. You got an enchanting station. You got a kitchen area, bedroom. Bam. Looks like there's also a mine connected to it down here. So you're all set. Look at that. Underwater farm. What? And I chose the impossible. I chose Rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor. Where the scientist would not be... What is it? Something by Petty Morality. Any Bioshock fans, leave a like. These are actually really cool. I might try building some of these. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh wow, this is so cool. A lot of glass though, a lot of glass. I feel like just on shore would have to be a desert. Ocean Observatory. Yeah, these are just building schematics. This is really cool. So now that you have plenty of experience being underwater, why not go one step further and construct an entire ocean observatory? This expansive structure allows you to study ocean life from complete safety. Yeah, look at this. It even shows the blocks you'll need to build it, so this is 100% a tutorial right here. Look at the design techniques that go into this. I love when you have vines going up the side of a building, it's really cool. Builds that use a lot of materials, I really like. I don't know, I used to be one of those players who just stuck to building a wood house or building a stone house, and then I switched over to wood combined with cobblestone, and it wasn't, I don't know. But now, I build houses with as much materials as I can that are in that biome. Yeah, if you want to see tutorials for any of these down below, leave a comment. Could be fun. Final words. Well, we gotta read this entire page. Look at that. This is Atlantis. Look at that. Alright, well then. Now you're looking ready to jump in. You must be feeling pretty excited about getting to practice everything you've learned. Take care down there, and we wish you the very best of luck in finding every fabulous treasure the ocean can offer. Thanks for playing. And that's it. Here's all the other books. Check this out. You got a guide to creative, a guide to exploration, a guide to... can't quite see that. Gotta pull it up to the screen a bit more. The Nether and the End. You got a guide to redstone. You got a guide to enchantments and potions, PvP minigames, farming. Sorry, it's very hard to see these. The colors are kind of... and then you have a bunch of novels, I believe, down below. I never even knew like Minecraft had novels. I knew Halo did. I didn't know Minecraft did. Lol. Alright, everybody, that was my first ASMR Minecraft video. So I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully you were able to fall asleep or relax or obtain some sort of satisfaction from watching this video. So, if this is something you'd like to see on a regular basis, just feel free to let me know in the comments. And also consider becoming a patron on my Patreon page, which I just started up today. Thank you everybody for your continued support, and stay tuned for more build series and other